Okay, we discuss how computer works. We discuss how the internet itself works, and then we move on to demonstrate or to explain some things around DNS, IP, servers, and all that and all that. We'll be moving forward tonight to get some hands-on activities. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen now. Let me know if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So the first thing I want us to do, right? So open your system now. If you have your system and if it is connected to the internet, so you come here and download Visual Studio Code. So just type Visual Studio Code. Okay. So if you don't have your system and internet now, you can do this later. So once you search this, the first option that you see, so just click on that link and then it will take you here. It will take you here. Okay. So if you are using Windows, you download for Windows. If you are using Mac OS, you download for Mac. And if you are using Linux, you download for Linux. Okay. So just click on the download and then it will take you here. Yeah, so your download of Visual Studio Code should start shortly. So you just wait. So you can see that I started downloading here. So it's just around 226 megabyte. Okay, so while this is going, let's leave this one here. So let's move on to today's task. So inside that today's task, we have, let me open it here so that I can follow through too. Okay, so we have three things to do, right? So you said you should open your terminal, right? So you come here. So whether you are using Windows or Mac OS, if you are using Mac OS, you search for terminal app on your Mac. Then if you are using Windows, so just search for window PowerShell or command prompt, any of the two. You can do command prompts. Okay. So and if you please make sure you are following me. So if you see this command prompt, if you right click, I think we understand what I refer to as left and right
Yes.
clicking,
Yes.
right? So
Yes.
your yeah, okay. So your mouse will have two clicks, right? So the first one is by your left is left clicking, so the second one is right clicking. So
Right
if you
click.
click, if you yeah, so if you do command prompt, so you can do all these ones without internet too. So you can follow me by the side. So if you do command prompt and you right click, so you see some options, right? So you can open as an administrator, you can open file location and all that. So we won't be using any of this tonight. So just click it and then it will open something like this. Okay. So once it opens like this, so you will see that there is a details here, right? So which you need to first take note of. So this C that you are seeing is the C drive where the information that you'll be interacting with is located, right? So if someone is saying, okay, how can I don't really understand what C drive is. If you open your file explorer, okay, if you open your file explorer and then you come here, you come on, you come to this PC, so you see something like local disk C and then another one. So this one is my memory card that I have inside my system. So this is the C drive that we were referring to here. Okay, so inside this C drive now, we have a folder called users, and then we have another folder called Olusaye Obabi. That is what this line is speaking to. Okay, let me go back to that folder so that you see. So this is the C drive. If I double click it, so it will open this now. So this is users. Okay. If I double click it, it will open this one. Then this is the Olusha bin, the one that is showing me there. Okay. So that being said, we can now start all those activities that we listed there. So the first one is that if you get to this page now, right? How can you know what is inside this Olusayabami folder? So just type pwd. Pwd means print work directory. Print work directory. That means that the current directory that you have. In another word, directory means folder. So if you hear me saying directory, it means folder. So if I now type this print work directory and I press enter, okay, sorry, this is not recognized there. Okay, sorry. Okay, so let's use PowerShell instead of command prompt. Okay, so like I said, so this is the C drive, this is the user folder, right? Then this is my current folder, which is Olushababi. So if I type print work directory, that is, I want to see the directory that I am, and I press enter, you see that the path is C drive user Olushababi. If I copy this thing, let's see. If I copy it and then I come to folder here, right? I come to folder here, right? So you can see that I'm on home. So if I click here, delete what I have here, and I put what I copy, right? And I press enter, you see that it will take me to details of what was inside that Olushaya Bambi. But instead of navigating through folders like this, right, so you can navigate it with codes. So which is what we are starting with tonight. So that's the first one. Print work directory will give us the current part that we are, the current folder that we have. Okay, so the second one now is that inside this solution about folder. So what do I have inside? So what do I have inside this folder? So just do ls. Ls means list. List what is inside this folder. So once you click
Sorry,
ls,
sorry, sir.
okay,
Yes, sir. Sir, as you are explaining now, when I put print work
okay,
directory, the stuff gave me the response of is not recognized as an internal or external command.
okay. So are you using PowerShell or you are using command prompt?
Command prompt.
Okay, so change to PowerShell. I also encountered that error.
How
Right.
do I
So
change, sir?
okay, so just come to search, okay,
Search, okay.
and type PowerShell. So you will
Power.
see Windows PowerShell. Just click it.
Okay. Windows PowerShell, yes, sir. I've seen.
Yeah, so just click it and type
Okay.
pwd. Who has encountered that same error? Ronke, are you following? Solomon.
Yes, I am full. Just that my
Yes, sir.
network is not good. That's why.
So the best thing could have been that you also practice.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, sir.
so that being said, so this is where we are. So like I said, print work directory will tell you the current directory that you have. So which is telling me that I'm inside the C drive and the user folder, and then the my personal folder, which is named Olushaya Babi. So once you do that, we'll then go to, give me 1 minute, let me try something. Mm, okay, let me use this PSO instead. Okay, so like I said, you can print work directory. So that's telling you the current directory that, yeah, so which is the C drive, the user folder, then PSO. So then I can do lists ls. So what this ls will do is that it will tell me everything that is inside this PSO. So once you type ls and press enter, you can see that I have so many things inside this folder. So I have some files that are hidden. I have contact, I have desktop, I have documents, I have downloads, I have favorites. Okay, so many things. Then I have this file. So how will you separate a folder or a directory from a file? Right. So a file will always have an extension. I take that again. So a file will always have an extension. For instance, now you see this .cloud.json. So JSON is the extension for this file. So if it is a Word file now, you will see that as the name of that file .doc. If it is an Excel file, you see it as .xlx or something. So we'll still check all that. Okay. So that is what ls can do for you. So it will list everything, both files and folder that is inside that is inside that your current directory. Okay. So now inside this PSO directory, I have contact, I have desktop, I have documents, I have
Document
downloads.
download.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I want to move inside one of these directory, right? So how can I move inside this directory? So I will type cd. Cd means change directory. Change directory. Then I will put space. Then I will now type the name of the directory that I want to move inside, which is now I want to move inside documents. Documents. Okay. You can type it in full, or you can type just 2 letters or 3 and press tab. Once you press tab, it will populate the remaining one. Then you confirm if it's the correct one. I hope you are following me.
Yes, sir.
Let me see if I can pull up my on-screen keyboard. So this is what I mean by tab. This one is what I refer to as a tab. Okay. So if I okay, let me see. Mm, okay. So what I want to do is I want to use my on-screen keyboard so that you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. So I want to move inside document. So I will now type cd space doc. Then I'll press tab. It automatically populates document. Then I press enter. So I'm inside my document directory now, or folder as you want to call it. So let me maximize it. So then the question now is, if I want to check what's inside document, what will I type? I want to check everything that I have inside document. What am I supposed to type? Yeah?
CD document, sir.
No, I'm already inside document, so I've changed my directory inside document. So if I
Okay.
print work directory now, so you see that I'm inside user PSO document. But how can I
Document.
see everything that is inside this directory now? We've talked about 3 things. We talked about print work directory. We talk about lists, right?
Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes.
So yeah, so this is what I have inside my document. I have AIML, I have Anaconda project, I have Audio Bible, coding and dev, everything. Yeah. And so if you so these ones now are directory or folders. Then these ones, if you see anything like Olushayababi CV dot PDF, so this is a PDF file dot docx. This is a Word document. So that's how you know that okay, these ones are files, and then the other ones are folders. So that being said, we've talked about print work directory, we've talked about lists, and we've talked
List,
about
yes.
moving into in another folder, which is CD. Okay, so now
Sorry, sir. The last move we made, I did it here, is giving me error response.
what did you type?
I typed cd. After that, user this thing, because my system is still carrying user. So I typed cd
Mhm.
slash document slash.
N- No, no, no. So that's where. So the error you are getting now is like it's telling you that that directory is not there.
It does not exist.
Yeah, it does not exist. Yes, it does not exist. Let me do something for you. So for you to now see what exists, right, in your document, so you can see this is the error you are getting, right?
Yes, that is the error.
Yeah. So for you to see where to move to, do ls first, right?
ls. Okay,
have
I've
you
done
have you have you
ls.
have you done ls?
Yes, ls.
So if you now list
Alpha.
what can you see inside that ls after pressing
ls.
it?
I've seen all those things, files.
Hey, you will see
Plenty.
files and folders. So it is one of those folders that you can move into. Not that you will type anything that you wish to. So it is one of those folders
Okay.
that you move into. Do you understand that? So you can now
Okay.
do cd, one of those folders that you can see, right? And press enter.
Okay.
Have you tried it?
I cd.
Okay.
There are many files there, and I'm not
And
seeing
no,
some.
just pick one. Just pick one.
Okay. I should pick one.
Just choose one.
I've seen one. Literally what I
So
am
you're not using
trying
your
to.
system. I will have said you should share your screen.
Okay. Can I pick downloads?
You can pick downloads.
Okay. I should click it.
No, no. You type it like this. Can you see my screen? You type it
Yes, sir.
like CD. You now put
C-
space and type downloads. Downloads.
cd
Downloads.
downloads.
Or if you type DOW, just press tab. It will automatically populate the menu one. Because if the name of the folder is not
Down,
correct too,
downloads.
yeah, so if the name of the folder is not correct too, it will see through an error.
Should I press enter, sir?
Press enter.
Okay.
Are you still getting an error?
No, the response
Uh,
is I can see downloads already.
then you can now
Now
do
do
ls. Now do ls to see what's inside downloads.
ls. Yes, I've seen, sir.
Okay. Yeah, so we are
I've
we are on the
seen.
same page now. So that's exactly where we are. So now for your own, you are inside download. So me, I'm inside documents, right? So we've understand how we
Yes, sir.
can move inside directories now. Then the next question is, how can I move out of this my document directory? I want to move out of here back to this PSO directory. Okay. So what I will just do, I will just type cd, I will put space, and I will type full stop, full stop. That's all. And I'll press enter.
How many
cd
full stops there?
2.
Okay, sir.
There's no space in between the full stops. Oh.
C-
Just
Yes, sir.
cd
Yes, sir.
CD.
ED
space,
space
full stop,
full
full
stop,
stop.
full stop. Okay, sir.
Yeah, then you press enter. You will see that I'm back to this PSO. If I print work directory now, I'm inside PSO.
I'm back to user.
Uh-huh.
User PSO.
So that's the thing. Okay, we are making progress already. Don't worry, it may look tedious now, right? So, but with time, you get used to it, and then you
Yes,
start
sir.
moving
We
and
are
all
even
that.
we are even catching up.
Yeah, sure. You will surely catch up. So now, let's create a new directory. Let's create a new directory. Let's create a folder. Where you are now, want to create a folder, right? That we can play with anyhow, so that we won't go and tamper with our system and then you complaining that this thing is not working. So now I want to create a folder. So I would this is how to create a folder. You type mkdir. Mkdir means make directory. That is, I want to make a new directory. Mkdir, then I'll put space. I'll now
Yes,
put the
sir.
name of. I'm with you.
No, no, somebody is greeting. Sorry, sir.
Okay. So mkdir. I will now type the name of the folder that I want to create. So I will name this one practice folder.
Are we putting space, sir?
Practice dash
KDIR
folder.
space
Yeah,
practice folder.
folder. Yeah. So once you do this, just type enter. This is what you will see for you to know that what you created was done. So you'll see the
Okay.
last written time. This is today's date, and this is already 8:42. So we've been able to create practice folder. So if I do list now, I should see practice folder somewhere here. So this is it, practice folder.
Okay. Okay.
Then I can move inside that practice folder by doing cd practice
Folder.
folder and press enter. I'm already inside practice folder. Then let me see what's inside practice folder. Nothing. You will see that when I did ls and press enter, nothing comes up.
Nothing comes up.
Mm.
What, what, sir? What do we press to enter practice folder?
Yeah, so you do cd
CD
space, yeah, then practice folder.
space.
Are you inside now?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm inside, sir.
Okay, okay.
Nothing came. Oh.
You didn't. What do you mean by you got an error?
Nothing came. The thing just came in form of PC user practice folder.
Yeah. It's fine. So you can do print work directory. Do pwd. It should show you that you're inside.
PW.
It should show you this part.
Yes, it has. It gave
Yeah.
me. part
So,
and those folders.
oh yeah, do ls, do ls,
LS.
do list. Nothing should come up. Oh.
I've done LS.
It is empty.
Yes, it's empty.
Okay. So so inside this practice folder now, we now want to create another folder, right? Create another folder and name it anyhow. Make directory. I will name this one anyhow. Enter. So if you now do list inside this practice folder now, you will see anyhow inside. Okay. So we've been able to understand how to create a new directory by doing mkdir. Okay. So if I now want to create a file, right? So you do touch, touch, touch space with one, then you put the extension of that file. So for now I'm doing text file, so I'll put it as .txt. So you type touch, you put space, the name of the file, which I decide to name week one, then dot txt.
TXT.
This txt is the file extension that will tell me the kind of file that I'm creating. So this txt means a text file. So if I want to do a Word document, so it will be docs, right? So but let me do txt. Okay, and I press enter.
Week one what, sir? Dot.
With
So
one dot.
we
TXT.
There is error like your own, sir.
don't worry, give me 1 minute. I will try and don't worry, I will check this and tell you what to do. Mm, give me 1 minute. So you can use touch, you can use nano, then you can use one other this thing. Just give me 1 minute. Mm, okay. Don't worry, let's proceed. So like I said, I will get that. We'll get what you can use to create, right? So, but okay. So for now, that means we'll be able to create a folder. Don't worry, I will try and check that probably before we end the call. Then I'll get back on that. So now I have I have this anyhow folder inside my practice folder. Then I want to delete this folder. Okay. How can I delete this folder? So I will just come here and type rm, that's remove dir, remove directory. Okay, remove directory, then space. I'll type the name of the folder.
Mm.
Okay, I'll take that again. So now I want to delete I want to delete this anyhow folder inside my I want to delete this anyhow folder inside my practice folder. So what can I do, or what will I do? Okay, so I will do rm means remove. It's just a short form for remove. dir, remove directory, then you put the name of the folder anyhow. That's the name of my own folder, please don't get it wrong. Okay, so I will now type enter. So please note, remove will create the folder permanently. It will not move it to recycle bin. Oh, it will go finally. Okay. So once I press enter, it has delete. So if I now do this, I won't see anything inside again. Yes, I remember cat.
Come again,
Uh,
sir.
okay. So I said if you want to, so this is my current directory, practice folder. Then I have this folder that I called yes. Inside that directory, and I want to delete this folder. I want to delete this directory, right? So to delete the directory, I will just type rdir yes. That is remove directory. And what directory are you supposed to remove? This yes directory. So
Yes.
what I'm saying now is that once you type enter, okay, once you type enter, it will completely delete the directory. It will move it to recycle bin. It will delete it completely. So meaning that anything you want to do, make sure you are sure that you want to delete it before you go ahead. Do you understand now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So to create a new file, okay, to create a new file, you can use, I just use something now. So okay, so one thing that I forgot to mention, right? If if you are working with terminals like this, okay, and you want to move to some of the things that you've done before now. So, and okay, let me start with this. So, sometimes when you are working with your terminal, it may becomes clumsy. So, you want to clear whatever you have there. So, just type clear clear, and everything will go. But that doesn't mean that everything has gone completely. So, it's still inside, but you can't see it concurrently, right? So, let's say now I want to move to one of those things that I've done before now, right? So you can easily press your up arrow button, right? So once you press up arrow button once, it will go to the one before where you are. Then if you continue pressing, you start seeing everything that you've done before now. Then you can move down to, okay. So so that was what I did by that made me got this one now. So if you want to now create a file, right? So you can do that on this PowerShell by typing notepad, then the name of the file. But what this one will do is that it will automatically open notepad for you, right? To put whatever I want to put inside. So let's say I do notepad example dot txt. Okay. So it will tell me, so it's telling me that I cannot find inside. So do I want to create it? Then I'll say yes. Okay. So once it's here, so I'll just type hello word inside. Okay.
Notepad. Sorry, sir. Notepad.
The name, the space, then the name of the file that you want to create.
Example. Example was text. Dot text.
Don't know why these things are not okay. I
Yes,
want to find that
it has taken me to Notepad.
notepad, Abby.
Yes.
Mm.
It now said it cannot find the example.
Or
Do
create
you
it.
want to create new?
Yeah,
Yes.
do yes. Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, this is amazing.
So Yeah, so I want to just put some things inside that notepad. Here we are. Doing good. So just save it and close it. So now, how can I see what is inside? So if I do list now, if I do list, so you see that I have a folder, right? I have two text files. So I have example.txt, then I have file.txt. So I want to remove this file.txt. So I'll just do rm,
Mama.
then file.txt is gone. Did you get that? So I want to remove a file. I want to delete a file, right? So I just did rm remove, then the name of the file with its extension, then I press enter. Then if you now do list again, you see that it's no more available. It's gone. Okay. So is it possible to to see the content of this example file? So just do cat, then example, then you press enter. So you see that I have inside this file, I printed everything here. Hello world. Here we are. And hope you are doing good. So that's it. I think that comes to the end of the task for today. Let me see. We spent so much time on this, but um, okay. So
That's nice.
let's clean up our directory. So just do cd two dot, then it take you back to your current. Then let's delete this practice folder. Remove directory, then practice folder. Then press enter. Confirm that you want to, because once you delete it, it won't be there. So just say, okay, it's telling me that these are some items inside. So if you continue, your children will be deleted. I'm not sure I want to delete. So Y for yes, A for yes to all, N for no, L for no to all, then S for suspend. Please be sure of the folder you want to delete before you now go ahead and delete what you're not supposed to delete. So, but for me, I've deleted it. So if I do list now, I won't be able to see that practice folder here again. Okay. So print what directory now. So I'm inside PSO. Any question?
Now, I so much appreciate this enlightenment. Now, that how to clear the last move that we made, how to delete something, remove example or the text.
Okay.
I tried it here, or when I even save it. Is it that I should save it with a name?
No. Just save it. You already put a name, so you just have to save it. Then
Okay, 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 okay.
yeah.
And to remove it now, that is what I want to try here. To remove it that you tried, you did what you did.
So if it is a file, right? So you just type rm, then the name of the file. The name of, I've deleted everything here. So let me just quickly create
Example.
so I should even go to what so you see that, okay, you see that you create a file, I just click yes, right? And I deleted and I closed that page. So inside this folder, and if I do list, you see that I have example.txt. Okay.
Yeah, I
If I
should
want
do
to delete,
list.
yeah, so you do list to see whatever you have inside that folder.
LS. Yes, I have it now.
Do you get it now?
Yes, I saw anyhow. I mean the
Uh-huh.
previous folder and 21
Uh-huh.
examples.
Okay. Yeah, so it depends on what you now want to delete. If you want to delete a folder, you have to type RDIR, then the name of the folder. But for me, I don't have any folder here, so there's no how I can delete it. But if it is just file, so you just do RM, then example.txt, then you press enter. Once I press enter here now, the file is gone. So if you do list, you won't see it again.
I
So if
mostly
it is
see it
folder,
when
you
we are
you,
done.
you do RDIR. Okay. If it is file, then the name of the folder.
When I put our example dot remove example text, the thing brought me to nothing here. I just saw practice folder.
Yes. Then do list. You won't see that text file again. That's how you know that it it has.
I didn't see it. I only saw
Yes.
anyhow.
So
Okay,
Otilon, yeah, it's gone.
okay, okay. Wow,
Yeah.
that's
So the beauty of it is that maybe tomorrow you can still go through it again.
practice that.
Just
Yes, sir.
type and yeah, check and all that. But be careful if you want to start deleting. Before you now delete a file that will not allow your system to come up again.
Oh,
That's on a
that is
lighter mode
another thing.
anyway.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's why it's good for you to create a practice folder. Then you now maneuver whatever you want to do inside that practice folder. Do you understand now?
yes, sir.
So that's the uh, this thing. So let's see what we have. What we are supposed to do today is this environment setup, right? So since some of us don't have our system connected to the internet, so I will just run through. Then later when we have our system, you can demonstrate it. So I will run through what we are supposed to do, then we'll demonstrate it practically. Right. So this is to set up your development environment now, because going forward we'll start coding. Okay. So now you can do coding on your notepad or IDE, right? So but I ideally, right, so it's advisable you make use of an ID, because it, to code on a notepad, right, if it's becoming bulky, it can be confusing. So I will show you what that means shortly. So but if you now make use of an ID, so there has been so many ID. So ID means integrated development environment. So it's an environment where you can write code, you can run code, you can debug, or you manage your code. So everything is available on a single application, right? So, and a typical example, so we have different types. So we have code editor, right? So that's the VS Code that I said we should download initially. So sooner or later, I will get to see that place. Then, so this one is a syntax highlighting extension. You have extension, you have integrated terminal, you have Git and GitHub. So we'll talk about all these things later, right? Then we have full IDE, right? So, but the one we'll be using during the course of this class is the VS Code. And so we have some other full IDs too. So these ones are majorly for professional teams, right? So, but and they are mostly paid too. But code editor, this VS Code is free. Okay. So now inside the VS Code, we have File Explorer and we have extension. These are the two things that I want us to start with, right? So if you open VS Code, for instance, now, so you see by your left hand side a list of tabs, right? So where you can see File Explorer and then you can see extension. Don't worry, I will run us through all this. So just want to run through this slide. Then like that, what's it called now? Like that PowerShell and CMD that we use. So a code editor also have this PowerShell-like feature, so which we refer to as integrated terminal, right? So we'll be making use of this too. Then we'll also make use of the settings uh, functionality on the code editor. Okay. Okay, so don't worry, I will show you all this, right? So inside the code editor, there are what we refer to as extensions. Right? So to start with, we'll just download two extensions, Prettier and Live Server. Right? So Prettier will make your code look fine. It will make everything look fine. So while Live Server will make you launch whatever you created, that it will not make it look like a website itself, right? So those are the two. So we'll be using all these two, right? So later, maybe when we get to JavaScript, so we'll download more extensions, or when we get to some other part of the course. But to start with, we'll download Prettier, then we'll download Live Server. Okay. Let me take a pause here. Then let's install VS Code. So this is the VS Code that I downloaded. Right, so you can see that it has fully downloaded. So just double click it, then it will bring out a page that you should install. Okay, just waiting for that to pop up. Yeah, so just like normal system installation, you can read through the license if you have the time, or just accept and move on. Okay, so don't touch anything here actually, just click on next. Then this one too, you can create a start menu, meaning that if you create this start now, you will see it here. So that's what this check is talking to. So me, I want to see it there, so I click then next. So I want to also create a desktop icon too. Okay. And these options are optional. So if you want to, so what this is speaking to is that if, let's say, on my desktop now, I want to open, okay, let me see. Let's say here, I want to open this thing with an application. So once I right click, right, so I will see open with, open with, open with. So you'll be able to see open with VS Code here. That's what this settings is speaking to. So I want to click the two, and I click next. Just install. Then you wait for the magic to happen. Okay. So while that is ongoing, so let's go back to our slide and see what else we can uh, discuss there. So Okay, I've explained the extension. So I'll tell us more about what extension is all about. So you can customize your workspace, right? So you can design it to something that is suitable for you, right? So, but most developers they use dark screens because it's because the time by the time you start looking at so many lines of codes and all that, and yeah, and your screen is not looking very fine, you may start having issues with your eyes and all that. So that's why you can choose your color screen, your color theme, and this is how to go about it. Click on file, then preference and theme, then color theme, then pick whatever is comfortable for you. Then the font size too, right? So you can increase it, you can decrease it based on what is comfortable for your eyes. Then you can you can toggle the auto save, meaning that once you type a new line of code, it will automatically save it. But for me, I don't use this feature, so I save it when I'm done. But if you are comfortable with it, you can go ahead and save. Right. So it's advisable you do actually, so that you won't start losing files and all that. Then word wrap too. I will explain what this word wrap means once our VS Code is fully installed. Yeah, so it's fully installed now. Then I click on finish, which will launch the magic that I've been waiting for. Okay, so this is it. This is how VS Code. Do I want to sign up with GitHub? No, continue with that signing in. Yeah, so you can see that when I even opened this for the first time, so it's asking me to choose themes. So do I want to choose dark mode, or I want to choose light mode? Light mode, you see how light mode is, or I want to choose, just choose whatever is fine for you. Let me try this solarized light for today, but I will surely change back to dark mode. So yes, build with agents. Okay, just just get started. I don't like this. I don't like this screen. So since I don't like this screen, so you see, we say we go to file, preference, themes, then color themes. So I'll go to file here, then I'll go to why did I choose this? Preference, then themes, then color themes. I will take that again. So I go to file, I go to preference, I go to themes, then I go to color theme, and I click it. So you now see the list of available themes. Yeah, so I will surely go for dark screen. Then I'm good. Okay. So what other settings did we spoke about? Font size. Font size. Okay. So I'll come to settings here. So from settings here to you can do color themes. Okay. Then I click here. Then I search for fonts. So this is the current font size. I can increase it to 16. 16 or 18, but 14 is good for me. Okay. Then the next one is saying that auto save. Okay, so I can toggle the auto save. Let's try. Then we'll come to file. This is auto save. I just click it. So I'm on auto save now. You see that it has marked it by the left here. It has marked it, so it's working. Okay. Then the last one, word wrap. Okay. Also, we'll come back to settings here, right, and search for word wrap. So word wrap is off now, right? By default, excuse me. But it's good we turn it on. So let me even show you what this word wrap is speaking to. Yeah, so by the left here, we have Explorer, we have search, we have, so this is Git, we have run and debug, then we have extensions. So we'll be making use of this extension and this Explorer a lot, a lot. So now I want to create a folder so that I can start working. So I will create on this open folder, right? Then I'll go to where I want to save it, maybe document or desktop. So, but this one I want to save it on desktop. Then I'll create a new folder. I will name it um, class one. Or so now when you are creating a folder here, make sure you don't add space, right? Because it may start giving you issues. So I will explain some naming conventions that we can use. So you can do class underscore one. Or most times it's just fine like that. Or you do class dash one, or you do class one, or shall make sure there is no space in between those things. Then I select this folder. Yeah, so once I select this folder, you see that I'm seeing that folder here. Then I can come here to, okay, it's saying me, telling me restricted mode. So once you see this error, just come here, click on this restricted mode, and trust the folder. So what you are saying is that I can ascertain that this folder is error free. So and then that error disappears. So now, yes, I said I want to create a file. Ah, let me do index dot html. So HTML, we'll start with HTML, I think next week. HTML is a file extension, but don't worry, I will explain this later. Okay. So let's say inside this file now. I now have something that is yeah. So it's a very long sentence. So now let me close this down. We don't need this one for now. So now you will see that everything is on line one. So I have to start moving to the right to see everything right at once. Right. But if you now go to word wrap, go to settings. Okay. So by the way too, you can do shortcut. Just do control comma, then it will open settings for you. Then search for word wrap and let's turn it on. Let's see the magic that will happen. Then you close it. Did you notice any difference? So it has wrapped this long text, so I don't need to be scrolling up and down again. Right, so I just see that, okay, line one is what I have here to this place, which is the end. So if I go to line two now, this is line two. So that's what word wrap does. So it helps you wrap everything so that you don't need to be scrolling up and down before you see everything that is on a line, and like that and like that. So that's what, sorry, I just had to like, okay, I should have used this instead. Okay, so this is line one. So this is line three. So you see that even though this line is longer, right? So I don't need to start scrolling. So I just saw everything at a glance. Even if I shrink this page to it to just wrap it, to just wrap it so that I'm able to see everything at once. So that's what word wrap is speaking to. Okay. Hmm. So this is this is the task that we are supposed to do tomorrow. But let me just run through it on Facebook or anything. Once it loads, just press F12. Okay, let's use this. Just press F12. Yeah, so your F12 should bring out this page, this one by the right. Or if you are struggling with it, just right click anywhere on the site and do inspect. I did this thing last time that we met, if you still remember. Okay.
We can't see your
So,
screen again, sir.
oh, is it for everybody? Can anyone see my screen? Hello? Solomon, can you see my screen? Isaiah,
I
can you see
can
my screen?
I've been
Eh?
seeing it before.
Sure, sure, we can see it. I can see
Okay.
it, sir.
I think maybe it's your network. What can you see now?
The previous page that you were on, the inspect.
What can you see right
Yes,
now?
virtual code.
Okay, Visual Studio Code. Veronica is still seeing inspect. So, yes, sir. So I don't know, maybe you
It's
want to probably drop off and rejoin. So it may be your network, sir. So
okay, I think.
yes, so
Effectively. Tell no more when you catch at anybody. Well,
okay. So like I said, so this is a
I'm seeing the
tax.
screen now.
Okay. Okay, so dev tools, right? So you s- once you open a site on a website on a browser, sorry, right? So and you do inspect. So I mean by right click and then click this inspect, or you press F12 on your keyboard, right? So it will open this site that I am now. Right? So you will see element, you will see console, you will see sources, you will see network, and you will see performance, application security. But the ones that we are interested in for now is element, console, network, and application. Right. So for element, right, to tell you what they use to create this sign that you're seeing. So you see different things. Don't worry, with time you understand what these things means, right? Then if you come to console here, this is where you see maybe there's an error. So you see that it's saying that cut in promise error, right? So no listener, no that. Blah, blah, blah. So if you come to where this cursor is moving and you type 2 plus 2 and you press enter, it should give you 4. So this is already more like a developer tool itself, right? So where you can code things. Okay, let's say x is equal to 4 and uncode. Okay, sorry. What did that type say? Let's say x is equals to 4. Okay. Then y is equal to
So far.
6. Okay.
Okay.
Then what is now x plus y? What is x plus y? 10. So you can perform some form of things on this console, sha. So then the network, if you refresh this page now, okay. So if you refresh this page now, so you see a lot of things. Just observe. That's what you have to do. So these are speaking to API calls, but we will still talk about it later. Okay.
Then,
Then um, ah, okay. So that's what we're to check here. So just check through, right? And okay. And then so I've tried this on the console. Yeah, so that will be all for today. I hope we've gained one or two things. So like I said in our first class, you need to start practicing now. So, and I know we have something to start with. Okay, so and also I'm working on an application where we can log into to see to see the tax for each of the days, right? So once that is available, I will drop a chat tonight where you can register. Then I will approve your registration. Then you will start seeing tax for every day, right? So that will be all from me. Is there any other question? Any question? Let's ask that questions. Okay, so if that is the case, thanks so much for joining, and let's have a wonderful night rest. So I will make sure I share the recordings so as early as possible. So our next class will be on Thursday, same time, same venue. Good night.
Good evening, sir.